10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello there guys, and welcome back to yet another one, and a lot of you have been calling for this almost on a daily basis. And I can tell you what it is our
top 10 scariest, strongest, most powerful
pre-workouts for 2022. They are the most potent ones we can remember in recent history.
So we'll be explaining just why each of these 10 pre-workouts are on our list. They're very much powerful, but in different ways, and in no particular order, we'll be covering all of them.
So up first is that very well-known pre-workout by the name of Assassin, and this one is the version 7. We are highly anticipating the new one to come out this year, we do hope. But let me tell you, this one is not to be sniffed at, guys. This one slaps hard and it slaps you home. Alpha, your himbind sweats, high energy, high caffeine, high focus.
You have to become a terrible thought. A wraith.
And it even has some pump thrown in. This one will keep you going.
Brand of the year for a reason. Alright guys, next up is none other than Overlord, the scariest one to ever turn up at RB headquarters. The reason being, well, firstly, it's not even in a tub. Secondly, there's warnings all over it about how you can't sue them if you die.
Do I dare ask you to call your next witness?
So, yeah, and the label does not add up one bit to the real world effects, do they?
No, it gives you superior highness that hits hard and fast. And also, while we're on this one, 9 lives. We do believe that pre-workout is the same as this for multiple reasons. The same weighted scoop, the same flavor systems, the same warning labels, you name it. Very suspicious times we're living in, and this is potent.
It literally feels like your head is drifting off of your shoulders and going up to space.
Next up, from our friends over at Dark Labs, we do have one that you're not going to expect straight away, and it comes in the form of Hero Lean. Now this stuff is the sweatiest, hottest pre-workout you're going to get your hands on, should you dare to do so. This one left me feeling annihilated, guys. I can go harder! It was very strong. I was dripping through my t-shirt like unbelievable amounts. It's got that super strong alpha yo feeling. I'm not surprised. 3 milligrams of the stuff, topped up by 10 milligrams of your himbind HCl. This one leaves you short of breath, it leaves your heart rate up unbelievably high. It's probably the scariest pre-workout on this top 10 list, and probably the one I would be least likely to take again because it's just too much. It is too strong. So there we go.
If you like unhealthy feels, you'll like this one. Right, we don't endorse this one, but it's Excelsior, and we've reviewed multiple versions, different batches. They all tend to vary in potency, but generally they all do slap your freaking head off. And I don't think I need to say too much about this one, because I feel like at this point, most people have tried it. All we know is it's potent, the label doesn't add up to the effects, it leaves you feeling high as a kite, euphoria land.
We emphasize at this point, should you get this, you need to be the most advanced pre-workout user on planet Earth. You need to be prepared to come with the consequences of whatever could be in there. We're not getting into that. We don't want to get sued, all the rest of it. But like Craig says, that label doesn't make sense. We would love to do a burn test on this one and find out exactly what's truly in it that can give you 30-hour plus highness, focus, attention and concentration. It's scary. It's scary stuff.
Even the powder looks like methamphetamine crystals.
Jesus, you got crystals in here 2 inches, 3 inches long. This is pure glass.
Up next, a blast from the past, from the film at least. We do have Apollo Nutrition coming in again with timecop, and this one surprised us. It was touted to be a more innocent, nootropic friendly pre-workout, but I can tell you the opposite. It is a hard-hitting pre-workout with a stacked list of ingredients. For me, the focus was off the charts. The energy was so much that, in fact, in truth to you guys, it was hard to train on. The Alfio hit hard and left my breathing struggling. At a full scoop, this is too strong for me. That's the truth. It was scary, and it's very, very similar to a brother pre-workout of its, Double Impact. Again, another potent pre-workout. This one will leave you checking the time, checking the heart rate, checking to see if you're still alive.
And sending you time traveling. Okay, up next guys is one called Angel Dust. Unfortunately we don't have the tub to hand, but we will flash up on the screen for your perusal. But again, it's another DMAA, off your bonce, highness, euphoria, really unhealthy feeling one for one particular reason actually. Aaron, do you want to elaborate?
Niacin flushing on this one, strongest of the list. It turns you into a tomato 5 to 10 minutes after ingesting it. Kicks in with a super strong beta-alanine feel, flushes, tingles, rashes around the body, and then it leaves you with highness for a long period of time afterwards. And it literally is a scary brand because of those illustrations on the front of the tub. It will leave you feeling like the Skeletor it shows you.
Sketchy AF.
Another tub we do not have to hand, and it's one you expected to come up, and it's actually one we've already mentioned earlier on in this video. It's Double Impact by Apollo Nutrition. It's not too dissimilar from timecop, which I mentioned, but I'd argue it hits even harder. It is a scary product. Alpha Yo strength, unbelievable energy. It just pushes you to the limits and beyond. Even honestly, honest to you guys at home now, half a scoop is still strong. I give my condolences, should I say, or should I even say another word? I give my respect to anyone out there that can do the full scoop of it and get a full productive training session in. It's so strong. And you can tell when you look at the label, it is stacked. It is stacked in every element. Focus, euphoria, but the most driving factor of that product is just pure aggressive energy.
Yeah, and like Aaron said, it's one of the most comprehensive ones on this list because you're getting the pump element to a large degree as well. You guys probably expected this one to make the list. Crack Halloween, which we do believe to be the same or at least very similar to Crack Gold and the Christmas edition one. But you know, a DMAA power, highness, euphoria, illicit feelings. You're gonna feel it in your system for like 30 plus hours. You probably won't be sleeping all too much on it. You know, I think it's another one of those ones that most of you guys will have tried. It's obvious why it's on this list. It will knock your socks clean off.
One of the best things about this product is you can give it to people who think they can take high stim and it will knock them away too. It's one of those guys. It gives you alpha yo feels, but the highness is the thing that just lasts till the next day and beyond. Honestly, you feel on edge It is a scary strength product. Again, very similar to the other products on these lists, guys. We personally very, very, very rarely use them. And in fact, for the majority on this list, we haven't taken it since reviewing it because it's that scary. And this one is no different to that. It is something that only the most hardcore and extreme people should try. If you're not one of those, it's not worth even looking at. In fact, turn this video off. It's too scary. It's, you know, it's Halloween time.
Yeah, definitely save this one for special occasions like weddings and funerals.
It may be yours. Up next, one we've actually very recently reviewed. Do try and get your hands on it. Should it actually appeal to you, it comes in another thermogenic, high heat, central heating, sweating time, and that is Apollo Nutrition again. They're getting in this list, didn't they?
60%, 40%, sorry. That's the list.
Maths not even once.
2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick maths.
I can tell you that one hit hard. It gives a spicy kick to the straight away as soon as you taste it, and it leaves you sweating in the gym, energy all over the place, jitters, shakes. You know, it's scary. It's a scary product. It's one of the strongest and most unique Apollo Nutrition pre-workouts of this year. Yeah, guys, be warned. Carolina edition is coming for you if you take that product.
It's the Carolina wine mixer. Do you remember that?
Fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Oh dear. Like Aaron said, Halloween was a good time this year because we had a couple of bangers, one of which was Coca Labs Dexter Halloween edition, and there is one very scary reason why it made us shit ourselves so much, and that is because you can go up to how many scoops, Aaron?
4 scoops.
That's ridiculous. Who needs to do 4 scoops? Well, apparently you can, and you get something like 700-800 caffeine, 200 DMAA, 200 DMA, you know, it's just crazy numbers. Highness, you feel it for the rest of the day. The next day, euphoric focus time.
Surprise, motherfucker.
And bearing in mind, what you are saying right now was on 3 scoops. We didn't even risk 4 scoops. I can tell you guys at home, do not take 4 scoops. It is, yeah, it's scary. When you can feel the effects off of 1 scoop, can you imagine taking 4?
And some people have done 4 and it didn't end well.
No, it didn't. And it's, yeah, it's Halloween edition for a reason. It's there to scare you. It's there to make you scream. But in fact, it will leave you... yeah. beyond healthy, beyond scary. It's arguably one of the strongest on this list. If you can still get your hands on it, it is, I don't know what else to say other than scary.
It's
like,
about as illicit as it comes, really.
4 scoops you can go up to, and that is, we wouldn't even recommend above 2. Like, honestly, we wouldn't. So that
honourable mention, original Dexter.
Yeah, that is very, very strong too. So that is one you can definitely get your hands on. So yeah, we hope you've enjoyed this top 10 list. As I mentioned again, do not try and get your hands on one of them unless you are an advanced, hardcore, high stim person, because they will leave you in a bad way. And that is the truth. And they, again, to reiterate, they are pre-workouts we wouldn't personally take unless we're reviewing them, because they are too strong for a normal, general, productive day at the gym. Unless some of them can be half scoop to get that desired effect. But yeah, they are, at the max dosages, they are the scariest pre-workouts you can get your hands on.
Absolutely, and they are all really strong for different reasons. Like we touched on earlier, some of them is more of a euphoric, illicit highness feel. Some of them is just straight up energy, getting slapped with that alpha yo, can't sit still. Some of them are a really fat burny, internal heating sensation, but all we know is that they're all freaking strong.
What we want to know is, have you tried any of those 10 we mentioned, or would you? Let us know what you thought of them in the comments below. Or alternatively, if you've got a mention one pre-workout that hasn't made our top 10, we may not have reviewed it, but we'll try and get our hands on it. Again, drop them in the comments below. Do like this video. Do share it with your friends. Again, do not take these pre-workouts based on our personal opinions because they are too strong. And again, we take no liability for any pre-workouts taken as a result of you watching this footage, guys. And I mean that. It is scary pre-workouts. And they're the strongest for a reason. Appreciate you watching. As always,
Stay
stimmed! And any of these 10 will do it.